Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Hysteria Projects. Hope you're doing well and having a great day. These are general messages. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This message is starting off with a passed over friend. This friend wants to bring you this blessing. Now, you could be struggling right now with taking a leap of faith. You could kind of be feeling as though you're a bit unlucky at the moment. But we have this magic. Believe in the magic of possibilities and unexpected joys. It adds wonder and excitement to life. You know, this passed over friend is wanting you to not stumble up and worry about the negative what ifs, but to be a little more optimistic about whatever this is. To really see the magic that it could possibly bring, be more hopeful about this, because this is a blessing. And whoever this person is on the other side, this is somebody that you saw as a friend, that sees you as a friend. This is somebody that, has love for you and that you had love for when they were here. And this is a blessing, So this person, the spirit is coming through, wanting you to be more optimistic, wanting you to be more hopeful about taking this leap of faith. And it's part of your destiny, okay? It says, follow the path that aligns with your true purpose and aspirations and unfolds your unique journey. And what I'm getting here is that whatever this is, it involves some sort of commitment to adventure, commitment to fun. It's coming through, like you're kind of in this pessimistic state right now. You're not very optimistic about taking this leap of faith, whatever this is. You feel a little unlucky. There's this depression energy coming through, and what I'm getting here is that the spirit wants you to commit to this adventure. This is new, whatever this is. And commit is very key word here. So spirit wants to let you know that this funk that you're in right now, this is going to get you up out of that. This is going to bring you excitement and fun and happiness. Yeah, we have insight and strength here. And gain deeper understanding through observation and empathy. The more you learn, the better you get. And then discover inner strength through perseverance and resilience. It builds confidence and character. So you may know that whatever this is, that it would be good for you, that this would get you up out of your funk. You may have some deep inner knowledge about that. But there is this hesitation. And what I'm getting from that hesitation is that you've had to persevere and you've had to be resilient through so much, and that kind of chipped away at some of your confidence. I'm not saying that you're not confident. You could be extremely confident and, very secure within yourself. But what I'm saying is that this kind of chipped away at your confidence with, I'm going to say, people and situations. Things that are outside of your control, okay? And there's a lot of things that were outside of your control that impacted you greatly. That you had to have a lot of strength, so this confidence isn't your confidence necessarily. Like, I feel like you're very confident and secure within yourself. It's more so others. It's more so the things that you don't control. You know, you don't control what people do and how people act, and you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot beyond, you know, what what we can what we can manage, I'm going to say. And that's where I feel like this nervousness comes through. You know, this commitment to this adventure, this fun, whatever this commitment is. This friend of yours is is wanting to remind you that you're not fragile like a flower, you're fragile like a hand grenade. You know, you're more than strong. If, don't be fearful. Don't let fear stop you from being able to be happy. Don't let fear hinder your chance at opportunities that will make you laugh and make you smile. You know, you are more than strong enough to handle whatever situations, whatever people are thrown your way. You know, believe more in the good possibilities. This is purpose. Discover purpose of your life through your passions. It will bring you fulfillment and direction. You know, and this is part of your destiny. This gift, this blessing, whatever this commitment to fun is, you know, this is a blessing. This is a gift. There is a bigger purpose to all of this. You know, it's not just going to get you up out of your depression and get you up out of your funk. That is a purpose it will serve, but there's a bigger purpose to all of this. Have courage. You are more than strong enough to take this leap of faith. You know, you're not unlucky. You're protected. You know, face fears with courage and determination. Bravery opens doors to new possibilities, and try to be a little more optimistic. You know, this fear, this pessimism, you know, all of that energy, it's not real. All the thoughts that you're having, all the scenarios you're playing in your head, they're not real. You know, this is a blessing being gifted to you. And yes, it does require you to take a leap of faith, but you're going to be able to do this. You are, because this is part of your destiny. You know, it is. There's a bigger purpose to this. So you are going to be able to take this leap of faith. You know, it's just how soon? How soon are you going to take this leap of faith, you know? Believe in all of the beautiful, magical things that could happen. You know, there's a lot of, it says wonder and excitement, you know, this commitment to this adventure, to this fun, whatever this is, you know, it's going to be okay. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to bring back happiness to you, you know, and I'm going to say you're not going to have to worry, you know, about other people and environments and things like beyond your control, you know. This is a blessing, you know, so there's no shady shit attached to it. And there is a bigger purpose to all of this. There is. You know, you're so guarded that you're not wanting to get out there and have fun. You want to, but you don't want to. And I totally relate to that. I do. I totally relate to that. But you're being gifted something very particular here. And it's being gifted to you by a friend on the other side, okay? That's who is coming through with this. That is who is trying to get through to you, to not be so pessimistic about it, you know? You've been down in the dumps for long enough now, you know, and there's some opportunity, something that is going to manifest in the physical form here for you that is going to present a lot of fun. And it's going to, you know, bring that spark back to you. Get you up out the funk. Yeah, you're going to receive some sort of invitation, something. Something is going to come up here. And you have a choice. You do. You know, this destiny and greater purpose, this could be, you know, leading you to somebody if, you know, if you're single and, you know, you're available, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could lead you to bump into that one person here. If that's not the case, though, you know, this is going to be an invitation that, you know, you have a choice in this. You really do. If you don't want to do it, you know, I'm going to say with a big sigh that the opportunity will come back around, you know, that you will have another chance at whatever this adventure is, whatever this fun is. But there is a deep sigh with that. There is a deep, like, heavy head hanging with that, you know. And I do not feel like you're going to turn this down. I don't. Again, there's part of you that wants to do this, there's part of you that doesn't. And the part of you that doesn't is the part that wants to lay in bed and be sad and be depressed. And this is going to get you up out that, you know. It's going to make you feel very good. You know, this is coming from a passed over friend. And what I'm getting from this, oh, well, that's interesting. I'm just going to say there's a lot that I don't know, okay? But what's coming through here is that this blessing, this gift, is specifically, like, made for you from this friend. There's something, and when I say that, there's something about this that is going to remind you of who this person was, who, when they were still alive, okay, this friend of yours. There's something about this gift, there's something about this opportunity, and it's going to make you think of this person. And the reason why it's going to make you think of this person is because this is a blessing from this person. This is them trying to give you a gift of love here. And it's so sweet, it really is, because this person, the spirit sees that you've been kind of down in the dumps, you know, and you got your boundaries up, and probably for damn good reason, you know. And they want to bless you with something here. I want to bless you with some love. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands. This is divine love. This is victory. And what I'm going to say victory of is this is victory of overcoming the depression. This is victory of your strength and everything that you've had to persevere through. You know, this is this is a beautiful opportunity that you're being given here. And I don't know if you've received the opportunity yet or not, but when you do, you know, try to be optimistic about it. There's a bigger purpose to this. There is. And with this justice here, I feel like part of what this justice is that this is going to make you feel so happy, so, like, your inner child is going to feel like a kid on Christmas. There's this laughter, there's this, like, it's like this energy of going to Disney World or Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? And this is a blessing, this is a gift, especially made for you. And this friend of yours, this is a friend that you could have had since you were kids, you know? Yeah. This is somebody that you really grieved when this person left. When this person departed, you you really grieved this person. But you also had a lot of your own battles and a lot of your own griefs in life in general, and behind the scenes, you reached out to God. You reached out to the universe here. And you started to go within, and you started to work on a lot of things, particularly things, with your inner child here. And what I'm getting is that you're being gifted. I'm going to say gifted. This blessing that is going to fill and bring love to that part of your inner child, that you've been working on. It's going to bring balance back. It's going to make you so happy. Two of Cups. It's going to make you so happy. The divine connection. And this person that passed, you could have loved this person tremendously. This could have been a soulmate. And when I say that, not every soulmate is a lover. Not every soulmate you have intimate relationships with. We have many different soulmates in different ways, okay? And whoever this friend was, this was a soulmate. And when this person passed, the grief was to not have them here physically anymore, but you always knew that they were still with you, and they're wanting to show you that. So with this offer, there's going to be something familiar about it. There's going to be something about it that's going to remind you of this person, but it's going to take you having courage. This isn't going to, this offer, this familiarness about it, it's not going to be in the presentation of this offer, okay? It's after commitment to this adventure. Then that's when you're going to see the familiarness here, okay? It's going to take you to having a leap of faith and bravery. And the things that you are fearful of, the things that I feel like are on the forefront that do hold you back, these are things that you are more than capable of handling now. I feel like a lot of these things are things that you have been through previously and some time ago with that, and again, this person wants to specifically say you are not fragile like a flower, you are fragile like a hand grenade. You are strong. You have tremendous strength. You have tremendous insight. You have purpose. You are more than capable of having this adventure and having this fun and having this happiness and being safe and feeling safe. Okay? If for some crazy reason anything was to happen, you can handle yourself. We have this Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment here. And I'm not going to lie, with the way that these cards come out here, for those of you that are single, this opportunity could lead you to your match, okay? But for those of you that aren't, all right, for those of you that are in a relationship and happy, and this is just pointing towards allowing yourself to be extremely happy. You know, this situation is going to provide you joy, provide you with this sense of adventure and excitement, and there's going to be this healingness, you know, and it has to do with this inner child. It has to do with some of the things that you've currently been trying to work on. But you're going to be so happy. You know, try to look forward to what could go right and all the happy things that could come out of this, you know? Let's pull a message from your higher self. This is going to be so good for your mental space and your emotional space. Again, you're in this kind of down in the dumps energy, and you're kind of like pushing off opportunities left and right. But there's going to be a particular opportunity here that your friend is asking you to commit to. Commit to this one. You know? Use your intuition, okay? What is final messages? Okay. It says, when you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. Look. And this is you and this friend of yours on the other side, the spirit. You know, there's this bond between the both of you. And there's a gift that's about to be presented to you from this person, from this spirit. You know, be open, be receptive. This is definitely going to turn things around for you. This is a gift. All right? There's nothing bad, nothing negative here. Okay? I hope this message helped. And until next time, bye.